The last student in the library. Every evening, one student remained in the university library while everyone else celebrated graduation. He wasn't studying. He was comparing. My classmates already have jobs. They already have money. They already know what they're doing. The librarian quietly handed him an old book. Inside were biographies of famous people. Every chapter began differently. Some succeeded at 22, some at 35, some at 50. Not one story followed the same timeline. The librarian smiled. You've been comparing your first page to someone else's 10th chapter. The student closed the book. For the first time, he walked home without feeling late. Lesson: you are not behind. You're simply reading a different story. The banker who started with an empty wallet. A young banker opened his wallet. Inside was one coin. He almost cried. He believed wealth belonged to people born ahead of him. His grandfather handed him a tiny notebook. Don't count what you have. Count what you're becoming. The first page recorded one day's savings. The second page recorded 1 week's discipline. Years later, the notebook became thicker than any wallet. The banker realized something surprising. Money grows because habits grow first. Fortunes are invisible long before they become visible. Lesson: wealth begins as behavior before it becomes numbers. The kingdom that chose the wrong hero. When crops failed, the kingdom blamed one knight. When bridges collapsed, they blamed him again. When storms destroyed villages, they blamed him too. Eventually, the knight left. Months later, nothing improved. In fact, everything became worse. Only then did the kingdom realize they hadn't been solving problems. They had been solving their anxiety by blaming someone. The knight wasn't the cause, he had simply been convenient. Years later, history remembered him differently. Not as the failed knight, but as the man wise enough to leave before the kingdom destroyed him too. Lesson: sometimes leaving is courage disguised as surrender.